I feel like in order for us to be at our best, we have to be the higher self. You know, you have to believe that you could change. You have to believe that you could be a better person. You have to believe. You have to believe that everything's gonna be okay. You have to believe in everything. That's how I feel like being the higher self is. Believe in life, but it's also like believing in yourself. It's like a weird thing. I'm not gonna lie. Cause let's say right, you're in I don't know like a weird situation, but let's say this weird situation is kind of like you think that you can't make it. Lower self people. I'm saying this like as like there's bad people in this world. I feel like everybody, I feel like equality matters in every sense. I feel like everybody's the same. But okay, there's different type. Okay, I worded this better. There's different type of there's different types of people in different kinds of situations. Let's say you're in a low self situation. Most people when they're in low self situations, they make themselves low people. They make themselves the lower selves. I don't know if that makes any sense, but when higher self people are put in low self situations. This sounds so dope. But when they're put in low self situations, they make that low self situation into a higher self situation. And I feel like everything in life is bad, but I feel like everything in life is also good. I feel like there's a good and bad in everything. Like I don't know, relationships, video games, sports. You know, there's a good and bad in everything, and there's a lesson to be taught in everything. There's a lesson to be taught in everything. There's a lesson for us to learn in everything. So, and I feel like one thing that's helped me to become a quote unquote higher self is telling myself, even when I'm in low self situations, that everything is gonna be okay. You know, you can be at the. I feel like I want to say from experience. For me personally, I feel like with myself sometimes, like my past self has reached a very low, but every time I got back in those situations, I told myself everything is gonna be okay, and I'm thinking to myself, how can I make this better? How can I make today better than yesterday? How can I make today a good today? You know what I'm saying? So it's just telling yourself that like you're gonna make it. Like regardless of what it is. And be the higher self in everything. And not just in tough situations. Be the higher self in things that you wanna do. Be the higher self in things that you wanna pursue. Tell yourself, I think in some situations you have to be delusional. Like I've been delusional in so many situations to the point where I know things is gonna work out. I know everything is gonna go my. I'm not saying like everything's gonna go my way, but I feel like everything is gonna work out regardless. Even if it doesn't work out my way, it's going to work out regardless. It's gonna have a good benefit on me regardless. So I tell myself, yo, this is gonna work. I'm gonna make this work regardless of what situation I'm in. And if it doesn't work, oh well. Then something else is gonna work in that same circumstance. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is like just being the higher self is basically believing in yourself and not giving up on yourself. In low situations, in very tough situations, a lot of people tend to give up on themselves, but yourself needs yourself. You need you. You need you. Your body is telling you, I need you. I need you to stay strong in this situation. I need you to realize that everything is gonna be okay. I need you to realize that tough times don't last forever. I need you to realize that the thing that you're waiting on, it's gonna come your way. It may not come now, it may not come tomorrow, it may not come next week, it may not come next year. Maybe even in the next 5 years. But it will come to you regardless. And being the higher self is also being patient in the progress. Because everything is progress. Like, I'm not the person I was, and I'm still improving. There's still a lot of things that I'm not very good at, and I still have a lot of flaws. I think everybody does. But being the higher self is progression. Being the lower self is progression. You're making progress into being the lower self by putting yourself down, and you're making progress by telling yourself, you know what, life is not that bad. That's the whole process thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I sound so dumb, but as you can tell, I'm outside in nature right now. It's a nice sunny day. It's hot. I'm not gonna lie. Probably because, yeah, it's just hot. But that's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Verse of the day. And I love every single one of y'all. Have a good day. Be the higher self. And peace.